Alright, and welcome back to another edition of Boxing Agarete with your host, Robert Sanchez. Alright, so just left work, heading home. Figured I'd do one more video. There's a couple of articles that came out that seemed a little interesting. First one basically talks about Khan's next fight with Goyat. Khan basically states that if he underperforms in his next fight, he will be retiring. He feels that if he's not up to date, up to par, with a good performance against this type of opposition, then that he should just retire. I have to agree. Personally, I would have retired after the Crawford fight, but I guess he wants to make one more. He wants to cash out, I guess, probably before he retires. If that was the case, then I wouldn't even done a tune-up fight. I would have just went straight and done the Brook fight, and just cashed out. I don't know. So, but you never know with Khan. You never know with these UK fighters. One day they say one thing, the next they say another. So they were talking about Brook retiring a couple days ago. So like I said in my other video, this could be all a publicity stunt, just to get their names out there, and get fans to watch the fight. So that's that. Then let's see here. Okay, so the next set of news that we have is Clarissa Shields has been injured in her training camp, so her return date has been pushed back. If all you guys know, Clarissa Shields is supposed to be fighting soon. She's supposed to be fighting the world champion Ivana Habasine for the WBO super welterweight champion on Saturday. With this championship, it would make Clarissa Shields the first and fastest boxer, either woman or man, to get championships in 3 different divisions, 3 different weight classes. So we're really looking forward to that. She keeps making history. She keeps doing her thing. I'm a big fan. I was rooting for her in her last fight. I was hoping for her to win bring the championship home to the USA, and I was very happy when she did, and she unified the titles. Like I said, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. I hope she recovers very soon. She injured her knee, so if the date's being pushed back, then the injury, maybe it's not that serious, because I would think if it was serious, they would just cancel the fight completely. I hope it's not too serious. So she says that she'll probably be resuming training by the fall, so maybe in like a month or 2. But yeah, it seems like she seems like in a positive attitude. She says she'll be announcing the new dates soon. And she's looking forward to bouncing back as fast as possible from this injury. So we'll be keeping an eye on her, making sure that she's okay and that she does get a fast recovery, because we all would love to see her back in the ring as soon as possible. So Clarissa, my shout out to you. Hope you get better. So my last news for today is basically the official weights for the zone event versus cancio and Machado for the 130-pound title. As you guys remember, a couple months back, they had fought the first time. Cancio upset Machado and it was a very, very competitive fight, back and forth. No one expected Cancio to beat Machado in the way he did, but he did. So now we got the immediate rematch. Do I think there's going to be a repeat? No. I've been watching some of the interviews with Machado, especially from the Puerto Rico press, since I read a little bit of Spanish, so I go into the Puerto Rican presses and read their interviews. And he sounds very confident. He sounds like that he's been training very hard. Miguel Cotto was asked about him. He said he's doing really good work. So I'm just hoping that they put on a great performance like they did last time, because it was a really, really fun fight to watch. Let's see. So yeah, that's basically it. They both made weight. Cancio was right on 130. Machado weighed at 129.8. So these fights are going to be on the zone tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure at what time, so just please find out, because this is the zone. I can't even check with your local listings, but because this is the zone, so they do their own thing. So and if you miss it, you could always watch the replay. But yeah, let's see, that's pretty much all I have for the moment. Oh, actually no, I have one more thing. So there has been an additional undercard for the Pacquiao-Thurman fight. The unbeaten rising prospect Rolando Romero will return in action in a 6 or 8 round lightweight bout, while welterweight Abel Ramos steps in for an 8-round fight. Rounding out the card are a trio of Filipinos contenders: Genesis Libranza, J.R. Inson, and John Leo Dato. So that's basically going to be the most of the card. A lot of Filipino boxers, I guess. Pacquiao's probably promoting them, getting them out there. That's good. Getting his people out there, getting that exposure that they need. The headline, obviously, it's Thurman and Manny. I know on the co-main event it's supposed to be a middleweight bout. Caleb Sweehan Plant versus Mike Lee, which that should be it should be a decent fight overall. Since this is such a great main event, I understand why they didn't bother putting too big of a undercard because of the main event. So I'm looking forward to that card. That should be in a couple weeks here. I've said it in a couple different videos now. I am picking Pacquiao to win. I want to do a video on it, giving my reasons why I think Pacquiao will win. There's a couple. Obviously, hand speed, footwork, all that stuff, the combinations, the styles. So, but yeah, I know I've been promoting this almost in every video that I say, but I promise you guys I will get that video done as soon as possible. Please share the video. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all that good shit. And I hope you enjoy the content. Peace.